Number 1. The range of the values 7, 3, 6, 9, 5 equals. The range equal maximum value subtracted by minimum value. Then the range will be equal the difference between greatest number here 9 subtract by smallest number here 3. The range will be 6. Number 2. A to B, the ratio between A and B equal A power 2 to space. And A and B not equal 0, you want to find this space. We can write A over B equal A power 2 over space. To find this number here, we must find the product of extremes and the product equal of means. Okay, because this rule we have here, because B times A power 2, it will be A power 2, and A times this number, it will be A. We want to find this number. I put x here. I want to find the value of x. Cancel A by 1 here. Then BA equal x. Then the third number here, it will be B times A. Okay, we use here the rule. The product of extremes equals the product of means. Now this number, put x here. And x equal B times A power 2 over A. Okay. B times A power 2 over A, it will be A times A. Understood? Then we must choose BA or AB. Choose letter B, A multiplication by B. Question 3. If x equal interval from 0 to 5, closed interval, and y closed interval from -3 to it was opened, okay, to have closed -3 to 2. Then he want to find the order -2 and 4 is belonging to what? We have here x from 0 to 5 was closed, and y interval from -3 to -3 was closed, and it was opened, and -2 belonging to this interval belonging to y, and 4 is belonging to this interval from 0 to 5, and this interval reverts to x. Then the result will be the product, Cartesian product between y and x. Choose letter C. Understood? Again, the range equal maximum subtract by minimum, it will be 6. The ratio between A over B equal A power 2 to space. We want to find a known value here, put x, and then using the rule, we have here first, second, third, fourth. First proportional, A. I want to find x, the fourth proportional. To find the fourth proportional here, using the rule, the product of extremes equals the product of means. Then x here, it will be B times A power 2 over A. The result will be AP. Question number 3. We have x interval from 0 to 5. It's interval, closed interval, and half closed about y from -3 to 2, and this point -2 and 4 belonging to the product, Cartesian product between y and x. Because -2 belonging to this interval y, and 4 belonging to the interval from 0 to 5 belonging to x. This is the solution about this question. Next question, letter B. If B is the mean proportional of A and C, again, if B is the mean proportion between A and C, okay. Letter B, we have here B is the mean proportion between A and C. It's meaning A over B equal B over C. Okay, it's meaning B is the proportional between A and C. And then we can put here M not equal 0, it's constant. And then A will be C M power 2, and B will be equal Cm. Okay, we have here right hand side and left hand side. Left hand side here A power 2 plus B power 2, over b power 2 plus c power 2, and right hand side was e over c. Put here e equal cm power 2. Cm power 2 all power 2 plus b power 2 b equal cm. Cm all power 2 plus p power 2 b equal cm all power 2 plus c power 2 here, and then c power 2 m power 4, and here it will be c power 2 m power 2, and here c power 2 m power 2, and here c power 2. And then we can write the height factor between two terms here. C power 2 was repeating and m power 2 was repeating here. The remainder here m power 2, and the remainder here it will be 1. This expression contains of two terms, then the result here will be two terms. Okay, c power 2 m power 2 divides itself, it will be 1, and in the numerator we can write c power 2 outside here between two terms and write m power 2 power 1, and then we can simplify this fraction here by divided c power 2 by c power 2, and this exhibition with exhibition. The result here will be m power 2. It's the result about left hand side. Right hand side it will be OA over c. A here equals c m power 2 over c. We can cancel c by c. Then the result will be m power 2. Then right hand side it will be equal left hand side equal m power 2. Okay. Question number 2. Number 1. The relation represents inverse version between y and x. We have the inverse version between y and x. Here it will be what? We must choose letter B. Okay, letter B, x over 5 equal 4 over y. We call that inverse version between x and y. Okay, we can simplify it. Write x equal 5 times 4, it will be 20 over y. We call this relation between x and y inverse version between y and x. Okay, choose letter B. Question number 2. If x equal 1, set of 1 and 2 and 3, then and our relation equal set of a and b, such that a belonging to x and b belonging to y, then the number of elements in R equal space. You want to find the number of elements in R. Okay, the relation between a and b, x was equal 1, 2, and 3, and the relation between a and b, meaning x belonging to a belonging to x and b belonging to y. You want to find the number of elements in R. How many elements in R here? We have this point x and a belonging to x and b belonging to y. Okay, it will be x, a belonging to x and b belonging to x again. Then the number of elements about this function here is not function, it's a relation between x and itself. We have 1, 2, 3, 1 and x here. We want to find relation between x and x. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we will find 3 image here, and here 3 image, and 3 image. So 3 plus 3 plus 3, it will be 9. Okay, we have numbers of parentheses or order in R. Question number 3. Use the curve of the function f such that f of x equal x power 2 plus bx minus 3 cut from negative part of x-axis only 1 units. Then b equal, okay, this function f of x equal f of x equal x power 2 plus bx minus 3. Okay, and this curve, we have this curve such as this. Cut negative part of x-axis here, x-axis, this point 0 and or negative 1 and 0, this part here in x-axis negative 1 and 0, about this point. You want to find b. Okay, this curve passing through the point 1 and 0, then this point satisfies the equation f of x reverse to y, and we have here 1 and 0, negative 1 and 0. But x equal, we have x and y, x equal negative 1 and y equal 0, then 0, y here equals 0. 0 equal negative 1 power 2 plus b multiplication by negative 1 minus 3. 0 will be 1, b times negative 1 will be negative b, and 0 equal 1 minus 3, it will be negative 2, then we can write negative 2 subtract by b. Move this number to hand side, then b will be equal negative 2. The result will be negative 2. The value of b. Okay, should write here negative 2. Question B. If square root of negative of x minus 1 and 11 is first order and second order free projection, square root of x minus 1 and second projection 11 equal the order 4 and y plus 3. You want to find the value of x, square root of x plus y. First we can find the value of x and y. We know first projection here equal first projection, square root of x minus 1, it will be 4, and 11 equal y plus 3, then y will be 8. And here square root about this number, put power 2 to left hand side, right hand side to cancel the square root, then x minus 1 it will be 4 power 2, it will be 16, then x will be 17. We have here x and y. Then you want to find the square root of x plus y, it will be square root of x, it will be 17 plus y 8. The result here will be square root of 25. The result will be 5. The value about square root of x plus y. Question number 3. Letter A, if f of x equal x power 2 plus bx plus constant, and f of 2 was t, when x belonging to set of 0 and 3. Find the value of b and c. Okay, we have here f of 2 equal to its 3, meaning this point 2 and 2 satisfies this function. Okay, we can find the first relation in this function. F of x, it's meaning y equal 2 and x equal to 2 power 2, it will be 4 plus bx, but x equal to 2 times b, it will be 2b plus constant. Okay, when x belonging to 0 and 3, x belonging to set of 0 and 3, find the value of b and c. This is the first equation. Move this number to left hand side, it will be negative 2, it will be 2b plus c. When the curve cancels this word and the curve passing through the point 0 and 3, we have the point 0 and 3 satisfies this function here. Put 3 equal y, put y equal 3, and x equal 0 and 0, 0 plus constant, then the c constant here will be c. Then you can find the value of b, but c equals 3 here, then negative 2 equal 2b, and c write 3 here. Move 3 to left hand side. Negative 2 minus 3, it will be equal to b. Then negative 5, it will be 2b, is in b equal negative 5 over 2. It will be negative 2.5, the value of b, and the value of c equals 3. Okay, we must cancel this word and write the curve passing through the point 0 and 3. Question letter B. Find the standard form or standard division from the values 5, 7, 8, 14, 16. First step, we can find x bar, the mean, equals sum of all values divided the number of values. 5 plus 7 plus 8 plus 14 plus 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 7, 12, plus 8, 20. 14 plus 16 equals 30. 50 over 5, it will be 10. Then we have here x bar equal 10. Okay. Next step, we must draw tables containing of 3 verticals, and write here x and x subtract by x bar and x subtract x by whole power 2 or power 2. Write the value here. We have 5, 7, 8, 14, 16. Okay, we know x bar equal 10. Then 7 minus 10, it will be negative 3. 5 minus 10, negative 5. 8 minus 10, negative 2. 14 minus 10, 4. 16 minus 10 was 6. And then negative 3 power 2, 9. Negative 5 power 2, 25. Negative 2 power 2, 4. 4 power 2, 16. 6 power 2, 36. And then we can write here sigma. This sign relates to standard division. Square root of sum of x subtract x power or power 2 divided the number. Square root of 36 divided the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And use a calculator to find the result in simplest form. 36 divided by 5, square root of 36 divided by 5, it will be 2.6. Okay, this is the result about this question. Okay, next question number 4. If x equals set of negative 1, 0, 1 and r is a relation on x where a relation with b means b equal e power 2 for a and b belonging to x. Okay, we have here this relation a power 2 equal b equal a power 2. It's a relation between x and itself. Okay, x here is negative 1, 0 and 1. You can write the relation about this rule. First order, negative 1 power 2, it will be 1. Okay, understood? The relation here equal b equal a power 2. Then a is the first projection and b is the second projection. A belonging to x and b belonging to x. Then we can write here negative 1 power 2, it will be 1. 0 power 1, it will be 0. 1 power 1, it will be 1. Okay, understood? Then we can draw tables reverse to x2. Here x itself, or this relation here about x. The first, we have negative 1, okay, and 0 and 1, and then drawing from -1 to 1, 0 to itself, 1 to 1. Okay, it's image 1 and the 0 and 1, so R we called it the function. R is a function. Okay, because each element in X has one image, because each element in X has one image. Okay, it was arithmetic. I draw arithmetic here, and function then find its range. Okay, we have in the range equal the image will be 1 and 0 only. It's the image about this example. Okay, understood. The range about question letter E. Now question letter B, we will solve question letter B. If x over 3 equal y over 4 equal z over 5, prove that 2y subtract by z over 3x subtract y plus z equal 1 over 2. We must put here a known value such that m, and m not equal 0. It's constant. Then y over 4 equal m, and x over 3 equal m, z over 5 equal m. Then we can find x equals 3m, and y equal 4m, and z equal 5m. Then we can prove that left hand side, right hand side by put x equal 3m here and y equal 4m. 2 multiplication by 4m subtract by z, and 3x, x here was 3m, subtract 2 multiplication y equal 4m plus z equal 5m. 2 times 4 it will be 8, and 3 times 3 it will be 9. 2 times 4 it will be 8, right, 5, and then simplest 8 minus 5 it will be 3. 9 minus 8 1, 1 plus 5 equals 6m. The result will be half. It's simplest form. Okay, so the left hand side, right hand side. Next question, number 5. If f such that f of x equal x power 2 plus 5x minus 7, if linear function, find the value of f of -1. Okay, we must put here in this function x equal -1. We want to find f of -1. We have fx equal ax power 2 plus 5x plus 7. He called it its linear function. What's the meaning of linear function? Linear function, it's this function power 1, so this term will be equal 0. Then ax power 2 equals 0. Then f of x will be 5x plus 7, because it tells us in the example this function is a linear function. Okay, linear function, but this function was curved. Tell us linear function, then this function will be the first degree. Okay, f of x equal 5x plus 7. Then f of -1 will be 5 multiplication by -1 plus 7. 5 times -1 it will be -5 plus 7. Then f of -1 it will be 2. The result will be 2. Question 8. If the weight of body on the moon is W, is directly proportional with its weights on the ground are. We have relation between weight here in the moon and the weight in the ground, directly proportional. Okay, if the body weight is 48, weight 1 equal 84. Okay, 84 kilogram. Okay, if the body weight is 84 kilogram on the ground here, it's meaning R refers to ground and W refers to the moon. Okay, he tell us the weight for 84 on the ground and its weight on the moon was 14 kilogram. What is the weight B on the moon? In the moon here equal what? When the weight on the ground here are 2 was 144 kilogram. We have directly proportional between weight and R, then W1 over W2 equal R1 over R2. Then we can put the value, weight 1 here 14 and weight 2 we don't know here, and R1 equal 84 and R2 equal 144. Then the product of extremes equal product of means to find weight 2 here in the moon by using product. This number 144 times 14 and the result divided by 84. The result will be 24 kilogram. The result here will be 24 kilogram. Okay.